Good afternoon. Attorney Sean Gellis here, waiting on a friend to go to lunch. Figured I'd fire off a quick video about some more Florida government knowledge for you. Did you know there's one thing Florida is very liberal about? It's records laws. That's right, Florida has very liberal records laws, meaning the public can access almost anything that the state of Florida does. It's not only in our Constitution, but it's also in state statute. If you go pull Chapter 119 of the Florida statutes, you'll see those are the laws codifying the public's right to access of records. So what can you get? You can pretty much get anything that's not exempt. Now there are some exemptions, obviously, similar to FOIA. If you're familiar with federal FOIA, Florida has Chapter 119. And so obviously you can't get medical information, you can't get social security numbers, things that would jeopardize the safety of operations, etc. But other than that, generally everything is accessible. You can get emails, you can get text messages from government employees dealing with government business, memos, you can get all sorts of various documents that you didn't think you could. And all you got to do to get those records is find the public records custodian. So every agency, governmental entity, city, municipality, county, they all should have a public records custodian. You should Google like Orlando Public Records Custodian. You'll find the identity of the person. All you need to do is make a request to that individual. You don't even have to identify yourself. It can be an anonymous request. They're not allowed to ask for your name. You can also go ahead and record government officials. Now, I don't recommend you do this, but there was a lot of case law a couple years ago where a guy, a law firm, sent people into like government buildings with cameras and started demanding records, and the government officials obviously freaked out a little bit, and there was a gotcha. So I wouldn't recommend like wearing cameras, but technically like you can film government officials doing their business in Florida as well. It's all open to the public. So that's just one area of the law I thought you all would find interesting in Florida, our public records laws. We have the right to know what our government is doing, and you can request those records. They usually can charge you a slight fee for processing them, but just Google Chapter 119, Florida statutes. That's Florida's FOIA. And finally, the Attorney General of Florida publishes a very good guide, like a 200+ page guide on open government. So all you got to do is Google Florida Government in the Sunshine Manual. That's Florida in the Sunshine Manual. Okay, Florida Government in the Sunshine Manual, excuse me, Florida Government in the Sunshine Manual. And you can find the PDF and it'll tell you everything you would ever want to know about open access to records.